I didn't think it would have to come to this, but we are making this video, and it's not easy. I didn't want to make this video, and Sean, I didn't want to, but you've been watching YouTube for like a really long time, and have been subscribers of this channel and Sean's channel.
Not necessarily.
But nevertheless, there's been great support from the community, and some things have not been disclosed to you, and it has surfaced, and this is sort of like a response reveal.
I just want to say we're remaining friends throughout all of this.
Yeah,
that's important for me to say.
I appreciate that.
Before anything else gets out from other.
Thanks, Sean. Yeah, and anyways, so the reveal is that Fender sent me another guitar. Sean also received one of these guitars.
Believe it or not.
Sean's video, link in the description.
Thanks to real begging. Hitting up the Fender guy. They got me, they have my back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is the Vintera 2.
You know what Vintera means?
Yes.
It's a combo word. Vintage and era.
Oh my God! You are supposed to say Vin and Vintera.
Oh.
It's fine. Watch Sean's video. It will explain the inside
Why
joke.
that's funny. Yeah.
Why that is funny, and it is indeed funny. So
it's good stuff.
I thought to he's like, what do you want? And it's like, you know how like it is when companies hit you up and you're gonna send you a free guitar because you make YouTube videos, and here's a list, pick one out, and you're like, I have to pick one out.
Right? Yeah. It's a lot of responsibility.
It's with lots of guitars.
Comes
great.
Responsibility.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's impressive how you've ripped around that staple. That was a powerful staple that they put in that one. This one must be special.
They don't joke around.
No, they don't. People with Fender, don't mess with them.
So I asked for a Telecaster because I like Telecasters.
Yep.
But this one has a tremolo.
They usually don't.
They usually don't. It's like the specialty is not to have tremolos.
So is there a vintage?
I think maybe in the 70s they experimented with something.
Okay. Oh.
And
there goes your tremolo.
Oh no! That was necessary.
It's all right. We got it.
Thank you, Sean.
No problem. Anyway, I'm here to help. Oh. Get this out of here. Do that safely as compared to when you throw it. Knock something over.
Okay, we know from your unboxing video, there's nothing in this pocket.
Yep.
And there's nothing in this pocket.
What if you just had like $500 cash in that pocket? I'd be like, oh man, Fender.
Thank you, Fender. A strap. Do you actually know how many guitars in this price range don't even come with a gig bag?
You know what? I'm upset about that actually. I see this more and more. They'll send guitars without a bag. Like they just come wrapped in cardboard. It's like, come on. Like I get it. We're trying to cut costs.
Yeah,
we're trying to whatever, but like you want to be able to gig your stuff. There you go.
So I'm really. And how much? What's the price range of these guitars?
I'll look this up. We should probably know this.
It's a mummy.
Oh boy. Looks like $12.50.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's like
what? What's that like?
the monthly allowance I was paying.
Was that cheap for you? Got off that cheap?
I'll edit that out. I'm not.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, you're right. I like the color. Sean, check this out.
Okay, so around they vary from like
Okay.
1250, 18 depending on which one you get.
I see. So this right here is a Telecaster. I really like the neck.
Oh, sweet.
It's cool. Let me move that out of the way. Okay. And then the body. Oh my god. Oh.
That's a cool color.
Wow.
Oh, I like it. With humbuckers? What? A Telecaster with humbuckers?
And the tremolo. And like a back plate. With the oh look, because you know what this means? This means from the 70s. They did it in the 70s.
What is what?
I don't. They
shield?
saved on screws instead of 4.
Ah.
So it's like the 70s was like, you know.
Yeah, why do you need 70s, you know? Hey, we didn't use 4 screws for a back plate in the 70s.
Nope.
Free love. Actually, that was the 60s, wasn't it? 60s was free love. 70s was 3 screws instead of 4.
60s was free love. 70s was.
Oh.
Sean.
Oh, you want me to put this in?
Yes.
Sure. Happy to. This is my specialty. Vintage era trims. You gotta come in straight from above.
Mm-hmm.
Is the trick. Put a little pressure on it, just like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then just clockwise. Oh man. Come on. Oh. Sounds so sad.
Oh.
What the heck? Man, rough day at the shop today. Oh,
You found it?
I think. Yeah,
Okay.
I did it, guys.
Nice.
You were wrong, Dad.
You could do it. Sean did it.
Nice.
So. Link in the description to Sean's video.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Fender. And
Let him know what you want to hear him play on this.
what do you want me to play on this guitar in the comments?
What's vintage enough?
And era enough.
Yeah, perfect.
And now I'm just gonna add black screen
There
to
we
make
go.
it over 8 minutes.
Oh, it's not 8 minutes yet?
I don't know.
We can talk about some of our favorite vintage
Okay.
things.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of vintage, what's your favorite vintage stuff?
Probably. I didn't think I would like muscle cars,
Yeah.
but after like driving a Dodge Challenged.
Yeah, you've been driving, Challenger.
Yeah, it's I like the way it whips when you like drift. I like drifting.
I've been in. Yep. He's drifting out there,
I
guys.
like drifting.
If anyone was worried that he's not doing enough Tokyo drifting out in LA, he's drifting a Challenger.
Yeah, dude. I drifted on the freeway a little bit, getting on the.
Bro, dude, that's so wild to me. But yeah.
What are some of your favorite vintage?
I like vintage font.
Okay.
Right? I think the Fender font is a good thing of that, right?
Yeah.
I feel like people took their fonts a lot more seriously.
They did. It's like it's called like all the brands. They literally like they're like copying each other. And it's all the same font.
Yeah, but it's great. Like a Coca-Cola font.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Coca-Cola.
There we go. It's a great font. Looks great. People took their time.
To like really develop it. Yeah.
The golden era.
Yeah.
I would say. What else? What about you? What's a vintage thing you like?
Diners. I like diners.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I'm big on diners and just 24-hour breakfast. You know.
You know, related to that, I like the idea of a candy shop.
Okay.
Like a 5 and dime vintage candy shop.
Okay.
Like you go in there and you flick a well-dressed guy with a little white hat like a nickel, and then he just gives you a bag of candies. Is that in my mind? That's how it worked back then.
It's like as if it existed. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We missed out on that. And I feel
Yeah, we didn't see that.
Yeah, and that kind of goes with the diner thing, like getting a milkshake at a diner.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Vintage.
Yeah.
The music, certain music, of course.
Sure, of course,
Yeah.
definitely.
Like 80s, ladies from the 80s.
Yeah, is that old enough to be vintage?
It's pretty. Yeah.
At what point is vintage? You know. I like chairs, like big Victorian era chairs.
Tufted. Do you like tufted?
Sure, for sure.
Yes.
The thing about tufting though is old tufting.
Mm-hmm.
I like a fresh tuft. Right? It's the old tufting. It's like I like the look of the old tufted chairs.
Uh-huh.
I would like a vintage chair with a fresh tuft.
Okay.
Is personally what I would like.
Okay.
You know. What about you? What do you like is vintage? Well, what else?
You know how like the movies, when they would make the movies, it was like less jump cuts and sort of like a slow burn, because they knew you came to the theater
Oh yes.
to enjoy it. So it's just like the long scenes, long shot, you know, of like just like landscape or like on the zoom onto the face.
Totally.
Like slow zoom. It's like because they know you're not gonna check your phone because no one had phones.
Let the actors act.
Yeah.
Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah.
Maltese Falcon. Old detective shows.
Did you know that Bugs Bunny is just a parody on Clark Gable?
I did not know that.
Everything he says is just a parody. Like, what's up, Doc? It's just, they're making fun of Clark Gable, and we don't even know the reference.
That's like a great troll job.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
See, vintage trolling, that's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like devoting an entire iconic cartoon just to kind of like making fun of probably like one of your buddies.
Yeah.
That's a vintage move.
Yeah, cool.
Now it's just like, you know, you just burn them on X or Twitter or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
No, vintage.
Vintage.
I like ghosts.
Okay.
Like Victorian era ghosts. Like with like long gowns.
Did you know that the idea of a floating ghost and sort of like transparent floating ghost, it's the 19th century idea.
How do you have like a fun fact for every vintage thing I say?
I don't know.
We don't plan these videos, trust us.
No.
So wait, a floating ghost was...
Floating transparent ghost. It's
Uh-huh.
literally a Victorian era invention, because before then ghosts appeared a lot in stories, but they were like regular people that could disappear or break through the door or move furniture, and you could see them, and they were not transparent. It came from before cameras and video and movies and motion picture. They would display still images in a dimly lit room of ghost stories and monster stories, and they call that phantasmagoria shows.
Oh.
People would get together and they would have a phantasmagoria night, right? And they just watch this thing. And because the technology imperfect, so it's like kind of transparent, and you can't like line it up, so it's like they're standing on the floor, so everything's floating, and became popular. So the writers and fiction people.
So that's why they float.
That's why they float.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and that's why they're transparent.
Man.
Yeah.
See, that's why I yearn for the vintage days.
Mm-hmm.
And Fender has delivered a little bit of that back into our hearts with the Ventera 2.